Tuesday, and I'm Terry. I'm the oldest and the baddest, but I'm also going to add that I'm the healthiest. Because after listening to all these young gals that got I've got 30 or 40 years on some of them, they've all got something wrong with them. Kidney failure, heart failure, kids with autism, kids with cerebral palsy, kids with this, kids with that. Here I am, 70 years old. I feel vibrant. I'm in great health. So I'm not only the oldest and the baddest, I'm also the healthiest. I have some predictions for you today from my wonderful hyena. As you know, she's already been right about a lot of stuff, but this other stuff, I can't see who's in here. Casey and hello. Come here, hyena. Let's tell them what's going on. All right. As probably most of you women know, hyena has told you that all this little fighting and arguing among all this little one group of bottom feeders, the old gal, Jan, the fake, the wig, the teeth, is all nothing but a bunch of crap. And that's exactly what it is. They all talk to each other behind the scenes. Nothing's ever going to change. I've blocked them all. I don't care about them anymore. I'm ready to move on and show you ladies, if you care about it, how to stay healthy and in fine shape when you're 70, like me. I never go to a doctor, never had a pap smear, never had a mammogram, never taken a vaccination, never smoked, that's number one, but I have done meth since 1969. So I might be a poster child for meth, because I have my teeth, and I'm in very, very wonderful shape, and I have lots and lots and lots of energy. So hyena says that Amber and Heidi will get back together. Well, they're already talking. But Jan is going to be back on the channel with Amber. I'm not going to say Amber, the old girl. And the fake and a detour. Is that right, baby? Give me your paw if it's right. Is it right? Put your paw up. Good girl. Okay, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. A2D2 and the old gal and the fake are going to have a channel. The talk has almost totally stopped about Katie Joy, and I told you that was going to happen whenever that judge shut those lawyers up. I've only found one woman that's kind of halfway talking about it. She can't find anything to say because there's nothing out there. Is there anything else you want to tell them? Yes. No vaccines, ever. No doctor visits, ever. And you'll wind up looking fine when you're 70 and being in great shape. Your mind will be sharp. You won't have to listen to this constant whining about being sick. Of course, you all can't have a Pekingese that's going to predict the future like mine. You can forget that ever happened, because there's only one. She may pass her little DNA down to one of her kids. I don't know for sure. I hope she does. And there's something else I want to tell you people. Got my YouTube channel going now. And I'm going to do mudbangs. I'm going to do interviews with real people. Because I'm going to tell you something. These women, these bottom feeders on this YouTube channel, they're not going to get anywhere doing reality shows, because I think that all of you are fairly capable of watching a reality show and figuring out what you like about it. If you do want to watch somebody that's excellent, watch the celeb guy. If you want to watch some true crime, my favorite true crime woman is Christiana Randall. She's wonderful. And so is that Stephanie Howell. And there's a couple good guys, McBaller. These women can't do the true crime either because they don't have the facts straight. I've got my facts straight, and I've got all I can do to watch it. Hi, Elle. Just telling you how to stay healthy. And by the way, Elle is the only woman I haven't heard whine about having something wrong with her. Some kind of kidney failure, heart failure. They're puffing the cigarettes the whole time they're talking, worrying about COVID. Believe me, I wouldn't be sitting here the age I am in this kind of shape if I didn't live by my own rules. I put on a little weight lately, but since I carry it all in my chest, I get by with it real good. So remember this, Jen and old gal's going to make a comeback. They're going to be together again. In fact, I was going to play a song. The beat goes on. I forgot it. Sorry. Because the beat does keep going on with this bunch. It never stops, and it never will. I played back-to-back videos of Jen, and it's always starting, they wouldn't let me grieve my dad. They wouldn't let me do this. They wouldn't let, well, my God, I've had thousands of people die younger than me that I ran with my whole life. I don't talk about it. They wouldn't listen to me. They wouldn't quit smoking. Wouldn't quit doing what they were doing, so they died. They're gone. Have to make new friends. I still got a couple of my old ones left, though. And by the way, my beautician told me I needed to have more light on my video. That's why that light shining in my eyes and I could barely see. That's what she told me, that my Instagrams were a little bit too dark for her. And she was supposed to put some more pink in my hair today. Think I got enough pink in it, or you think it may need a little more pink? I don't know. But you mark my words about what I'm telling you. Old Wig and her big tooth, they blew their case right up out of the water with all that field hand and cotton picking things they talked about and sending porn pictures around and all that. Whatever credibility any of them had is gone. It's totally gone. Any lawyer or any judge that would listen to that, they deserve what they get, because one's just as bad as the other. This is not working. I wish I'd left it like it was. Anyway, I'd already told everybody that I thought the fake was getting away from old gal, because old gal's a troublemaker, big time. They can't do a reality show because anybody can watch. I like my own shows. I watch them. If I want to hear out of something little undercover stuff, a little fast forward stuff, I watch the celeb guy. He's on it. I don't care what anybody says about Katie Joy. That girl can cover the Sister Wives. I've been watching her since the very beginning of the show. Nobody covers it better than her. I don't care if it's lies or not. It's entertaining. True crime women are out there. If you want real stuff, Brandon Tatum's the guy. Trashy Tammy Trailer Trash does the best mudbangs. They've all got millions of subscribers. And you know why? Because they run solo. Do not get a partner on your channel. Do it by yourself. You'll be better off. Then you don't have to worry about anybody backstabbing you. Nobody can backstab me. They can't dox me. I've been doxed. My whole body and body parts have been all over the world. Nobody knocking down my doors or bothering me. If they do, they better come well armed. But really, actually, I do better with men than I do women. Because when I worked at the salt mine, there was like 350 men. 15 women, maybe. Those women caused more trouble than all those men put together. And it was the same shit that goes on here. Being friends 1 minute. Oh, I hate that bitch. The minute she walked out of the break room, it was constant. Well, they couldn't touch me. I never cared what anybody thought. Never. And when I cut somebody off, they're off. I had to block Jan because I couldn't stand it anymore. I just couldn't. When I heard the little thing about old gal giving her farewell speech, Maya Coper, whatever the hell it was, I was in Discord. And one of my moles told me about it. So I actually got out of there and watched it myself. It was sickening. It was sickening because I could already see what was going to happen. She's never going to get along with anybody. She needs to be a solo act like I am. I'm going to have Nancy and Sharon with me to do my mudbangs. I might have a couple of them husbands ain't acting like they want to get on here. They think it's too stupid. But I do have a boy toy that looks just like Kid Rock. And he said he would get on here for a minute with me. I don't know what kind of stuff he's going to answer. There'll be no sex questions or nothing, but he'll at least put his face on here. Them biker dudes, they said, you got that on your own, baby. We're not getting on there and do that stupid shit. So it is what it is. I'll get who I can get. I watch the shows I like to watch. I hang with the women I want to hang with and listen to. And I get in Discord, but I get in there with all men. There's barely a woman in there but me. Because the women do some backstabbing in there too. And I'll tell you, in this dog business, Pekingese showing business, those women will stab your back in a minute and don't think they won't. And the dog groomers are the same way. Nobody's your friend. They're all out after themselves. So you just have to do your own thing and just take care of yourself. Don't let anything anybody says bother you. Block them. Block them. You still go check them out. I've got 15 fake IDs. I check anybody out I want. They don't even know what's happening. I got little moles to do it. They're not saying nothing about me, I guarantee you, because I don't care. Let them. Let them do whatever they want to do. I'm just telling you how to stay healthy. So far, oh my God, some of these girls, that Britter's girl and that Ames Eye, the whatever gangster, whatever she is, them girls have only got to be not even 30. And they look like shit already. I mean, they look like shit and they can barely read. They're barely coherent. They can't put a sentence together. They're not entertaining. They say like, and you know like, and you know like, and I get so sick of it. And they're drinking, and they're doing this, and they're yelling at kids, and they can't just sit there and put a stream of thought together. So their chance of getting to 70 is slim to none. I'm telling you right now, slim to none. And firmly believe, the less you go to a doctor, the better off you're going to be. I'm proof of it. I'm living proof. I had 2 surgeries in my life. A horse fell on me once. I have an ankle, and I broke a finger because a man jerked a cell phone out of my hand and broke that finger right there. That's it. Otherwise, I've been doing just great, living my life like I live it. Of course, I had a salt mine job for 45 years, and I had to work hard, but that might have helped some. But I'm telling you right now, I love your honesty. Thank you, because that's what I try to be, is honest. It's my honesty, and it's my truth. But I'm not going to act friendly with people that I don't like. I'm not going to get out. Believe me, I tried to like Jen, and I tried to talk sense into her because of all of them. She seemed to have the most intelligence, but she would not listen. She'd get on there every day and start that same, oh, they're doing this, and I'd say, block them. I've got them blocked. I find out what I want to know. I don't want to fool with them. I don't want to throw them an old super sticker just to have them say my name. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Heck with that. I don't even need money. That's why I don't care if my YouTube channel ever gets more people than it's got right now. I'm happy with them. I'm not going to do no more lives in there. I think I'm going to do a mud bank and an interview thing tomorrow. But I'm not going to put it live. I'm just going to film it and then put it up. I got my StreamYard figured out. How do you think this light? You guys think I look better with this light, or you think I need to tell my beautician that I was doing just fine in the dark? Because I am kind of a dark-hearted person. I kind of got a dark soul to me. Don't care. I don't care at all what people said, but I never have. Never. When them women would get mad at me for being half-dressed at that salt mine, I made sure I come in there with less clothes on the next day. Let them old motherfuckers start some shit with me. It'd be the last thing they ever do. Somebody don't like my big tits? Oh well, sorry about your bad luck. I was born with them. That's why when I was on the pole, and poor little old Lisa, or whatever her name is, if she ever danced on a pole, I'll tell you what, she must have been one of the poorest strippers there ever was, because I made some money. I made more money in the porn room, but I made money stripping too. Now I make money on my Pekingese, and I have to act like a lady, believe it or not. But after they get the dogs and they get to know me, they say, hey, we like you. We like the way you are. More outlaw bikers there are parked in your yard, better we like it. Hyena, get over here. Hyena, where'd you go? You're supposed to be on here with me. Hyena, oh, here you are. Allie and her lights. It's my beautician's name. Here she is. Everybody can't have a psychic dog, but you mark my words if what she's not telling you is true. Katie Joy is doing fine, just fine. That lawsuit's stupid. And you know who's going to come out of this better than anybody? John Yates. Because he's funny. He has contacts. He knows how to do interviews. He don't need the wig. He don't need big teeth. He doesn't need the fake. He doesn't need anybody. He can do fine by himself. I love him. Don't we, Hyena? Why are you acting all funny? You're supposed to be, say, hey. So you know why Texas lost all their power? I didn't. Because they put some windmills up, and ain't that a stupid idea? You're not acting right, Hyena. You mad because I told that girl about your prophecies yesterday? Are you? I love this dog. God, I love Pekingese. Best thing China ever had is Pekingese. I love them. I really don't have much else to say to you. And I'm just going to tell Allie this ring light is for the birds. I think I look just fine in my other ones. I'm going to do a live from her shop next Tuesday and put her in it. She is so cute. She's the one that talked me into getting this pink in my hair. Now everywhere I go, they say, ma'am, I love your hair and your tattoos and your rings and all that. And I said, really? So I might be having a fashion statement going on. John's cool, just needs to stay away from... Yes, he does. You're right, Elle. John doesn't need anybody. He can do it by himself. Him and Cody are funny. He already had people coming on there before he ever met any of them other ones. That damn wig. And I want to tell you something else right now, too, and you can believe it. You can think I'm a racist, whatever you want to think. Wig, big teeth, and all them other blacks that are related to her on her channel are straight up racist. They get a white person on there and they throw them under the bus. I'll say it right to their damn face. They're racist. They were calling the fake a cotton picker and a field hand. If one of us talked like that, we'd be in jail. Not me. I could care less. I say what I want to say. And that wig is a raceless. She has no talent. She can't pronounce a word. She was trying to say ice one time and she kept saying ISIS. ISIS got Larissa. ISIS got Larissa. How stupid is that? I was typing it in there, trying to make her realize how stupid she sounded. She got mad at Katie Joy because she was going to do Sister Wives. She couldn't spell polygamy right. She got all offended because Katie was trying to tell her how to spell it. She won't take advice, but she's too dumb to do anything on her own. That's why she has to have people helping her. You ladies want to get a good channel? Go solo, like me. I don't have to worry about anybody backstabbing me. Ain't gonna happen. I might let somebody split the screen with me, but I told Nancy last week, she keeps talking over me. She don't shut her mouth. She can't get on here with me anymore. Because I know how annoying that is to me when there's two women on there jabbering and you can't hear either one of them. I can't read what you're saying, people. With purple tips? Oh, no, I'm not telling her that. She'll try to do it, too. She will try to do the purple, but she has pink in her hair, and even though I'm 70, and this is my real hair color, I'm white-headed. I used to be black-headed. I was Italian. If you look on my pictures on Instagram, you'll see some young pictures of me. My mother was Italian. My dad was an Englishman. But I've got Italian in me. I have black hair, and I never colored it in my whole life. And then my daughter bought me a Mother's Day gift. And this beautician put red on my hair. I hated it. So I finally found my wonderful Allie, and she got it to its natural color, this color right here. And she said, man, you would look good with some pink in it. I said, Allie, I'm 70 fucking years old. How many women do you know my age running around with pink on their hair? She said, oh, just try it. You got tattoos and everything. Go ahead, try the pink. And I have got more compliments on my hair. It's unbelievable. She told me to get a light. You got to have a light. So I've got this light. Now I can barely see. I can't even see what you're saying to me. You're right, Elle. You've got friends that know how to let you talk. My friends are meth heads like me, and we all try to talk at once, so nobody gets to hear anything. Do you think I could be a poster girl for meth? Meth is us, or something like that? Because I've got my teeth, perfect health. I don't know why I couldn't be a poster child for methamphetamine. Now, I don't do any downers or nothing like that. I'm straight meth. That's it. That's the only drug I do. And I love it. And I'm never going to quit doing it, ever. So don't get any vaccinations. Number one. Don't smoke. I had friends... well, they might have lived to be like 51. We ran with the same bunch of bikers. All did drugs together. The only thing that they did that I didn't do was smoke. And they're all dead now. All of them. The only two I got left are Sharon and Nancy. And Nancy was in the pen for 5 years, so that probably saved her life. She couldn't smoke. But Sharon, you've seen her on one of my mud banks. I've got 12 years on her, and she's been in the hospital for pneumonia, got that COPD. She's still puffing them cigarettes. Trying to tell you ladies something. It makes a difference. I don't have a whole bunch of wrinkles on my face. I don't have to drink constantly. I can talk. I can walk. Pretty good. But anyway, remember not my premonitions, hyenas. Where's one of my other dogs? You're getting on my nerves. You're not doing what I tell you. Anyway, people, I don't like this light. I don't care what Allie needs to. She said, oh, you got to get one of them circle lights or whatever the hell it is, but it's getting on my nerves because I can't see anything. Well, I'm poster child for stoner. Hey, now, stoners are okay. I don't smoke pot because I can't inhale. I know I can suck a dick. Don't worry about that. I don't ever dribble a drop of that. When it comes to inhaling, you can forget about it. I can't do it. Maybe that's why I never smoked cigarettes. Never could figure out how to inhale. But I love me some stoners because them people sit around and are not going to beat on you. Seen very few of them that'll stick. They're funny. They're cool. They're collected. Hey, I hang around with some stoners. In fact, I think you guys would like this. I'm going to do a field trip. Not this next mud bang, but the one after that. I'm going to go to Clear Lakes, where my meth head friends, my copper burning friends hang out. I'm going to do some interviews with them, and I know you will love it because they are characters, and they're real, and they talk real like me. And they know me. In fact, one of them was my ex-husband. So I'm not going to have a bunch of people that phony baloney people. I'm going to have real people. Might get a couple of I think I'm doing this. Would you like to see this? I got some puppies coming in March. And I take pictures like puppies. You've seen them on my Instagram. And I take a first hold picture of when the people first come in here and get to hold their puppy. I think if I started doing lives of that, it'd be wonderful. Because they're so joyous. The puppies are going to great homes. And as far as this dachshund business, everybody that buys one of my puppies, I do a background check on. Because my dogs are not going to live in a ghetto. No way, Jose. I check those goddamn zip codes out. I find out where those puppies are going to live because my dogs are not going to go down the ladder. They're top shelf dogs and they're going to stay up high. I wish I could read what you guys are saying. Field trip. Okay. Is meth expensive? Nope. Not if you know how to suck a dick. It ain't expensive at all. Don't cost you nothing. Besides that, they cook it everywhere now. They call it shake and bake. They can cook it in a Pepsi bottle. I give you a recipe for that, but I don't think I'm going to go there. Somebody turn me in the way these women call the cops on each other. That's all I need. I just want you to know the next time you go in a dentist office or doctor's office and they're telling you meth's bad, you say, hey, buddy, I know a 70-year-old spirited, smart lady that's done meth since 1969. You can prove it. You can back it up because I'm the proof. Now, Nancy, she ain't doing as good as me, but she smokes it. I don't smoke the meth. I eat it. I don't inject it. I don't smoke it because I already told you I can't smoke. But I eat it. And Sharon eats it. We're old people. Old ladies like to eat it. But one night I did one in a capsule. These guys gave it to me in a capsule, and I went out there and washed every one of their car windows. About 4 cars out there. I was out there washing them and cleaning all the windows, doing everything. Oh, fuck, Terry. I do tell it how it is. I am called the head queen of Grand Saline, and there's a very good reason for it. I had that porn room. I wouldn't make it up. I ran that porn room for 4 years. I made the best money I ever made in my entire life, and I've made some good money. That salt mine paid $23 an hour, and I worked there for 45 years. I get $4,000 or $5,000 on these dogs, so I've made some money. But that porn room was the best money I ever made in my entire life. Ever. Bar none. That's why shit don't bother me. If you can run a porn room, put your goddamn name out there, your 900 number and all that. Ain't nobody come trying to rape me or steal me or kidnap me. I even put an ad in the paper for a rapist. Say, hey, any good-looking rapists come by here? Oh, well. I used to look at the America's Most Wanted people and wonder which ones I'd like to go with. Because I like a criminal, man or woman. If they haven't done some time, I'm not going to talk to them. I got to have somebody that's tougher than me. And that's hard to find. Because I've always done exactly what I wanted to do. And I always will. But anyway, now I'm going to be the oldest, the baddest, and the healthiest. Because I am healthy, real healthy. And women try to keep up with me, Nancy and Sharon. I'm already in the store and out while they're trying to drag out of the truck. I outwalk anybody I'm around. Nobody can believe it. I'm up and going. And it ain't just the math. Don't say that, because them other two chicks take it too, and they still can't keep up with me. How's this Larissa makeup look on me? You can thank Jules for that. And the lady that sent it to me, oh God, I wish I could think of her name. Was it Dixie? Was it Dixie? Did you send me that link? Can you describe to us what a porn... Really? You don't know what a porn room is? You got to be serious. Well, really, you may not, because they got that Pornhub shit now, and it kind of ruined everything. But back in the day, I'd say about 2010, maybe. No, 2015. There was these rooms, chat rooms. They were called. You had to get on this 4X site, porn site. They had a room that hold about 80 cams, little cams. I can't describe it to you if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's so hard. But anyway, I would go in there, and there was a guy. He'd play music, and he had some porn movies playing and stuff, and you'd do whatever the guys asked you to do. You'd get paid, split out of the room. Because when a guy come in there, he had to hit this PayPal button, join. It was $30. So anyway, I got tired of the women, because, believe it or not, women in the porn rooms act just like these dumb bitches out here do. Oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. I don't like the way that guy talked to me. I said, you're in a 4X room. How do you think the motherfuckers are going to talk to you? They're paying money. Shut the fuck up. Get your tits out or whatever they want you to do. So this guy, his name was Mike, he said, Terry, why don't you let me make you up a room? And you can have in there who you want. I said, well, I work all the time, so I can only be in there on the weekends. He said, that's fine. We'll call it Shaker Ladies, Show and Tell, Weekend Playroom. So he sets the whole room up, because I'm not computer intelligent. You put all the banners in there, and you call them moderators, but we called them administrators. You had to have 4 or 5 administrators to keep kids from coming in, because they had to get on a cam and show how old we were. You could have, the women got to be in there for free, but they had to do shit. Whatever the guys asked them to do, they had to do. And the guys are up there on cam, stroking their dicks, whatever they wanted to do. And this guy, Mike, I had a headphone on, or a little earpiece. He'd be telling me which cam the guy was ready to shoot it. So I'd focus on that one guy and act like he was I wasn't watching nobody. I was watching Judge Judy half the time. They didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, I was sexy to them. And got in there. Well, they realized that the room was only open on Saturdays and Sundays. So my group of guys, there was about 180 of them, come in there every Saturday and every Sunday, hit that join button. I got rid of all the troublemaking females, just like I am now. I blocked them. And said, you're not going to sit in here. It's because you had to give them some money too, the women. And then the guy that ran the room got the most money, but then he deposited my PayPal, and then I gave it to the women, the ones that acted right. So I loved it. He played whatever music I wanted is what he played. He had music, had porn videos up there. Sometimes there was 80 cams in there I had to watch of the man. The only time I watched the women is if the guy got in my ear and said, hey, that one woman ain't doing nothing. She just sitting here like this. I said, get her out of here then. She ain't making no money. Get her out of here. So this went on for like 4 years. Well, he died of a heart attack. And another guy that was in there with me from Elmira, New York, pretty close to where I grew up, he took over, and I just didn't have a good connection with him. And I was already almost 60 when I was doing that shit. I said, I don't need the money. I'm making big bucks at that salt mine. I'm not married now, so I don't have to support no stupid man. Had these dogs. I was getting big money out of them. I grew them part-time. I said, I'm just not doing it anymore. I just can't do it with this new guy. Him and me just didn't jive. Well, now, Sharon and me tried to find it the other day. I think it's down. It was a place out of England. It was called Pal Talk. You could get in there, but you had to pay to get in. You had to pay to get in the Pal Talk. Then when you got in there was different rooms. Like there was G rooms where they talked about canning or listened to gin wine or some shit like that. And then there were just regular X rooms where they just talk dirty. But I got in the 4X rooms. Then there was one place for the blacks, and it was called the dark side. So I'd swing around over every now and get 40 or 50 of them follow me back to my room, make some money off them. Well, them black chicks didn't like it either. You talk about pissing some black chicks off. You let a white woman pull up in there and grab all their men. They did not like it. I've always been kind of a troublemaker, but anyway, I'm truthful. You get the idea now? Judge Judy. Oh yeah, I love me some Judge Judy. She don't tolerate no business. I love her. What about this light? I want you to tell me, is it better with this light? Because it's driving me nuts. I can't see. Anyway, if Hyena wants to keep you updated on the little stuff, she can. Actually, I'm not going to pay any attention to it unless one of my moles or if I'm bored, but usually I'm in Discord. I hang out with a bunch of guys from West Virginia that drive truck. I go in Discord, and that's where I usually am, hanging with them. But if I'm bored, I will try to keep a tap on this shit, but that's really all it is a big shit show. It's stupid. I tried to help Jan. I tried to be with her. And then she screenshotted me some shit that some Juju woman I said. Well, it was right on my frame. It wasn't nothing I said in private. I said it right in my feed. I told Jen, I said, all you got to do is read it. That's not no secret. I just said that you were talking to Amber. Never quit talking to her. And she goes, well, I thought you're my friend. I said, Jan, I ain't doing this shit. I'm going to block you. Tried to help you. Tried to talk to you. You don't want to listen, so do what you do. I'm on my own. I'm going to do what I want to do. So if you guys want me to, I'll try to keep track of this other business, but I'm not really caring about it that much. I wish an impression about this light because I fucking hate it. Discord. You can ask Lauren about that Discord. She knows all about it. She's not in there with me, but don't you have to have somebody send you a link, Lauren? You can't just get in there by yourself, can you? I had a guy send me a link, so I make sure and get in the right room. And I can't do that Reddit at all. I tried to get on there, and I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't find anybody. I couldn't find nothing out. Oh, them porn rooms are out of this world. You talk about some easy money. I made good money, though, when I was a stripper. You can look this up or dox it or back check it. I was a stripper in Santa Barbara at two bars, a bar called Little Annie's and a bar called Little Annie's. And I was going with a biker dude. He didn't get all my money. Usually them chicks hand their money over. I don't. Them fuckers have to kill me. If I'm up there dancing, making that money, I'm not sharing it with anybody. I've never been that in love that I share money, ever. I've had some men who are pretty damn worthless and lived off of me, but I've always had my own money, kept it separate. Is it like Reddit? I don't know, Lauren. Do you think Discord's like Reddit? I don't think it is. Because I can't do Reddit. Yeah, and you have to, if you know somebody, it's a lot better. If you just go in there and start trying to do stuff. I had them guys sent me a link, those West Virginia dudes that I hang with. It's not like Reddit. I didn't think it was because I've been in that Reddit one time and I couldn't find out nothing. I was lost. I've got to get off here. I'm going to tell Allie this ring light, I hate it. I can't see what you guys are saying to me. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a mud bag, but I'm not going to do it live because I want to make sure we get some good interviews. I got StreamYard, and it says that I've got 4 hours, so I figure I can edit it, get the stupid stuff out of it, and just get I'll get some people that's been in prison. I can get some copper burners. Maybe one of my ex-husbands. He's not too crazy about it, but I might be able to promise him something, a little something, get him to get out here. He's fine looking. I'm ugly men. They've all been outlaws, but they've been ugly. And I got a real cute daughter. She takes after me. And she acts nothing like me. She's ashamed of me. But my granddaughters love my tattoos. Ooh, they love them. They think I'm the hottest grandmother in the world. And all their little friends like to come and see me. They think I'm wonderful. You know what? I'm going to get off here. It's private. What are you talking about? What's private? That Discord? I remember the chat rooms. Yes! Do you remember the old Yahoo chat rooms? Man, I used to hang in them all the time. That's where I got my start. It was on Yahoo. And then AOL had a few chat rooms, but they were no good. Yahoo had the best ones. And then I got onto that Pal Talk, and I'm not even sure it's around anymore, but it was run by a bunch in England. Had it. But I'm going to do a field trip. Introduce you to some of my people. I remember the chat. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely, Spritz. You have to get a link to get invited. Al. Because those guys, those West Virginia dudes, had to send me a link. But now they're kind of fighting, and they got separate ones. You either have to go in Tim Max or the one that I go in, Scooter Beggins. I talk to all of them. I get along with men way better than women. I don't get along with women because the ones at the salt mine, they all tack lovey-dovey, and then the minute one buddy get up and walk out, I hate that goddamn bitch. So why don't you say it to her fucking face then? They hated me anyway because I was a Yankee. So let me tell you something. I had it rough. And a Buffalo Bill fan, and the fuckers lost to the Cowboys of all things, and I had to work out there at that salt mine like a fool, backing the Bills. They hated Yankees. They couldn't stand my big tits. They couldn't stand it because I cussed like a sailor. They couldn't stand it because I drove a fork truck and did all jobs and got the big money. They had to learn to live with it because I was the last dog hanging. I was there when the rest of them were all gone. If I had to do what I do with a boss to get my way, I ain't afraid to do it. I do what I have to do to live. Now I don't have to because I'm set up. But anyway, my predictions. You watch and see. Old gal and Jen. I don't know what's going to happen to that drunk. I don't really care about her. She's drunk. I can't stand her. I've hated her since the first time I ever seen her. I don't know about that little baby Lisa. I don't know about her. She's never really done anything, but when Jen said she was a superstar stripper, I thought, man, Delaware better import some damn women, because if that's the best they got for stripping, they're in bad shape. And that gangster, that Amzai, she's a joke. I can't stand her. I've got them all blocked. So if you want me to know anything, you're just going to have to fill me in, because I'm done watching them. We had an asshole cause problems in Discord. Oh, really? They were talking about, see, I don't go in there. I get it off in them private. Can you go in a private thing? Like I just get with somebody I like Carolina Cowboy or somebody, and we just talk to each other. There was some girl, believe it or not, her name was Amber. And she always whining about her lights were off, begging for money, dry begging. I don't send anybody money ever. Ever. That way you will never get scammed. Now, if I get to know one of you gals real good, want to give you something for your birthday, I'll do it. I don't have to be begged. I just do stuff. Somebody starts begging or putting a GoFundMe page up, I'm not sending them nothing. Ain't going to happen. Isn't the drunk testifying? I think so. I don't know, because, see, I'm out of that loop. I've had all them blocked. And the only way I even know the old gal did that goodbye thing was I was in Discord, and one of my little moles, when I said, just go out there and check, see if anything's going on, because they barely will do it. They said, hey, that one gal, she's giving a goodbye to her. So I got on one of my other IDs that I've got, went in there and listened to it live, and then Elle's got this friend, and I can't think of her name, but she replayed the whole thing over again. But you can watch it. It's still up on Old Girl's channel. And she said something about Marie had money like hers. She mentioned Lauren's name, Heidi. I could have told her Heidi was a backstabber, but I didn't care about her. I tried to be friends with her too. You can only, you can't help everybody. You just help who you got to help. I ain't got that much time left. But I want you ladies to please, the next time you see somebody say something bad about meth, say, hey, knock it off. Because I know a meth head. She's healthy. Got her teeth. Everything. Other drugs. I guess those pain pills are pretty bad. I've got some friends that nod off. I get up and walk out, and they call me, where'd you go? I said, you nodded off, you dumb bitch. I told you I wasn't going to come over there while you nod off. That's one thing about meth heads. You ain't got to worry about them nodding off. Okay, that's her name, you ladies. She's got all the bunch of videos of the whole mess that's went down. You can catch up on everything. I didn't know that one girl she was talking about, although that Trisha or something. I tried to listen to it, but I didn't have a clue what that one was about. You can trust her if you want to, El. I'm going by my psychic. The bitch is a backstabber, and she ain't going to hang with her. Tell you that right now. Because you can tell when a black's lying when their mouth's moving. And I know that for a fact. I've had to work with them. I don't do no dealings with them, period. If I can help it. I love Brandon Tatum, but I don't have no dealings with him. I just like his channel. As soon as I got out of that salt mine, I never talked to another one. I didn't hardly talk to him up there, unless I got forced into it. But Heidi's a snake. I know some shit about her you don't even know. But you like who you like. You can like them all. I don't care. I like who I like. I'm done. I've blocked them. When she's on up there with A2D2, don't say my little Pekingese didn't warn you. And don't say my Pekingese didn't warn you when old gal and Jen gets back together. Because that's what's going to happen. The drunk is family ties. There's two drunks. I never seen the sister, though, because I never could stand that drunk. First time I ever seen the drunk, old gal was having a